Today we are driving the Forgotten World Highway, which is one of the worst and most dangerous roads in all of New Zealand.
Okay, this is terrifying.
If you're new here, we are Heath and Alyssa, and this is Ellie and Eli. We're on our second road trip around New Zealand with Wilderness Motorhomes, where we're focusing on North Island adventures. If you subscribe and stick around our channel, you can find more videos like this one where we explore off-the-beaten-path adventures around the world.
What does that say?
It says the hike we're going on.
No.
Actually, no, it says no vehicle camping. This morning I'm a daddy monster, and the hike that we're doing has walls on either side, so it's literally the most toddler-friendly hike we've ever done. Today I'm very excited because we are driving what the police in New Zealand have called one of the top 10 worst roads in all of New Zealand. That's not why I'm excited. I'm excited because...
No, that's adventure baked right in.
It's also the only state highway in all of New Zealand that has an unpaved section.
Oh, gosh.
But it's supposed to be one of the most beautiful drives that we can possibly do in New Zealand, even though it's ranked as a bad road.
But apparently, we're visiting a country inside of New Zealand.
Yeah, that was the thing I had no idea about. Apparently there's an entire republic inside of New Zealand that have their own president and everything. So
they have their own president?
Yes. Most recently it became a human, but it's been like a sheep and other things. So our kids are starting to walk down the stairs. So we're gonna pay attention. Allie, you're doing great. Great views though to start off today. Volcano. There's a few volcanoes. We have a short drive today to get to the beginning of the Forgotten Highway. We're starting the morning in Tongariro National Park.
World Highway.
Forgotten World Highway. I felt like I was missing a word in there. The drive on the Forgotten World Highway is 2.5 to 3.5 hours, but from everything that we've read, you really want to give yourself ample time and not be in a rush while doing the drive. It's gonna be great.
I so want that passport stamp.
There's a daddy monster. Where? Where?
No.
Where?
What's holding the camera?
Oh, it's holding the camera.
A daddy monster?
Eli,
Hurry,
this
come
way.
on, let's go.
Whoa. Look at that. Then like starting off your morning with a nice waterfall hike. I think we're in for quite an adventure today. There are no gas stations on the route, so we'll need to fill up before we kind of officially enter the highway. Just prepare for winding and off the beaten path roads. Should be fun. Just gotta get that rock off this path, huh? Yeah, need me to, oh, thanks. Cool.
Do you need a hand? Oh my gosh.
Got a little bit of coffee before we go.
Is there anything left in the store?
Went in there for like one coffee.
How do you ask?
Please, thank you. This is a decaf flat white with a caramel on top. She said some people drop in their coffee. She's like, oh, gluten-free caramel pastry of sorts. Look at that. She said it was amazing. And 2 baby chinos for the kids. I love that everywhere does baby chinos. It's so cool.
Fluffies.
They call them baby chinos in there.
Oh, maybe they're Aussies.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Who wants a baby chino?
Yeah. I like that one.
You see that hand shoot up? How is it, buddy? Is it good? Any parts of the drive today that you're nervous about?
Fitting through that tunnel.
Yeah, me too.
It's, height-wise, I'm not worried. It's so narrow. You wanna hear something crazy?
What?
We left the campground 2 hours ago.
Did we? Oh, because we went on a hike. I was like, that's not right.
We're like 20 minutes down the road.
The Forgotten World Highway, 2.5 to 3.5 recommended hours for us, 4 days.
All right, finally made it to the town of I gotta look it up. Tamarunui. We're pulling into the town of Tamarunui, which is the starting point of the Forgotten World Highway. This is our turn onto the highway. There we go.
Been on the Forgotten World Highway for probably about 20 minutes, and so far hasn't felt that forgotten just yet. Kind of looks similar to how it did right before we turned on, which is rolling green hills. I mean, still very beautiful, but we haven't yet made it to the place that feels like we're in the middle of nowhere. Although we haven't seen a car in basically since we turned on. We still have about an hour until we get to the Moki Tunnel, which is kind of what we're both concerned about making it through just from a width perspective. We've officially reached the unpaved portion of the Forgotten World Highway. It's gotten quite rough, but we're in this beautiful gorge right now, and I just had to get out. We haven't been passing many cars, and just kind of show you what we're seeing. One thing we've seen quite a bit of on this road is there's a lot of kind of like little areas where you can tell things have been washed out and there's traffic cones, but we haven't seen a single person that's actually been doing construction. There's just been a lot of areas where people put cones out and said, okay, there's obviously part of the road gone here.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, this is terrifying. We're going into the Hobbit's hole. This is the skiddiest tunnel I've ever seen. Oh my god. I can't believe we're going through this. Oh my gosh.
I feel like you're gonna scrape the sides. It's freaky. This is like mud. Like, this isn't finished at all.
This is a 180-meter tunnel that was dug with pickaxes. Oh my gosh, look at I have to stop and get a picture. There's nobody coming. Oh my goodness. This is the tunnel that we just drove through. This is crazy. I've never driven through anything like this in my entire life. Wow. And then you come out and there's this green lush wall. It's definitely the highlight so far on the Forgotten World Highway. Pretty cool. Look at all the sheep. Hi, sheep.
Daddy, look at the big window.
Welcome to the capital.
We've made it to the Republic of Whangamomona. I think I'll just park right here in front of the hotel. Seems like.
And souvenir shop. Ooh, and burgers.
Parked right in front of the post office.
Yeah, wait, Shrek. There's a Mickey Mouse one.
A Mickey Mouse puppy. Well, this is ideal. It was eerily quiet when we walked into the pub, but we just barely beat the crowd because 20 people came in after us.
I actually had no idea about this stop until I was reading about it last night, but apparently in 1988, a town council decided to split up this area into two regions, and the population, the people who lived here, weren't very happy about it, so they decided to name themselves a republic and just do their own thing. And so over the years, they've had a handful of presidents. First guy became president because somebody put his name in there without him knowing, so he was president for 10 years. The next one was Billy the Kid. Billy was the first elected goat of this republic. He won by eating the other challengers' ballots, is how he became the president. So it was kind of like it was kind of like a Hunger Games scenario. Unfortunately, he died in office after 18 months. So short lifespans is just one reason why animals should not be presidents. So those are some of the presidents who have resided over this kingdom, the Republic. This is my first fish and chips of this trip to New Zealand. I'm very excited.
Next country, England.
you.
Oh,
You gotta hold it open.
What page?
I don't think it matters, does it?
No.
Okay, all right, let's do it.
Here we go.
Thank you so
You
much.
might come back one day.
Yeah. What do you think? Is that cool?
thank you.
Thank you.
Mommy, guess which step we have?
Let me see. You went there? How awesome that you got a stamp, huh?
It's always a fascinating proposition for me when a town has declared itself a republic and the larger country just kind of lets it be. They're like, it's fine. They have a goat for president. Like, I wonder if there's ever a conversation with the leaders of a country that have a republic like this, and they're like, so what do we think about this republic? They have a poodle this year for the president, so we're just gonna let them do their thing.
After a successful passport stamp, we continued on the Forgotten World Highway, where we found much smoother roads and eventually views like this.
But we made it up out of the jungle, and now you can just see for I don't even know how many kilometers in every single direction. And I'm 90% sure that's a giant volcano. I can't tell the difference between a volcano and a mountain.
That volcano.
It totally looks volcanic, right?
Yes.
It's the low, like, inverted clouds.
That's incredible.
That's giving it the volcanic vibe. Also this. Okay, change of plans. This is no longer going to be a 2-week road trip around the North Island of New Zealand.